Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Hum, a Kansas Hoop podcast via the Field of 68. My name is Sam Lance, joined by Jackson Bezdek as always. And Bez, Kansas has picked up four commits in the span of 1 week.
hmm
So here we are. We're going to talk about some of these commits. I've been able to watch pretty much all of these guys in person besides Javon Bardwell. Have not seen him play. But we're just going to kind of go over these guys, what they're going to be bringing to the table, and what we think will happen with the rest of Kansas recruiting. Stay tuned with us, y'all. All right, Jackson. Talon Kinney, five-star point guard. I believe he's top 15 in the country. He's number 15 on the Rivals industry ranking, 13 on 24/7, 17 on ESPN. You may know him as Mr. 6'7", Jackson.
Unbelievable. I do know him as that. These freaking kids, dude. Golly. Unbelievable. I cannot believe he plays for Kansas now.
Oh, I honestly, this was one of those things where, in his recruitment, at one point it was Louisville Lock was kind of the
Right.
you know the rumor around, and I think for Kenny he really saw like what Michael could do, what Pat Kelsey was about to do with Michael. He's probably going to be a lottery pick.
hmm
Kind of blew him away, and then he came to Kansas. And he saw a guy named Darren Peterson, who he's pretty close with. I actually saw them running around at the football game, having a good time. He saw Bill Self's vision, and he was like, "Oh, hold on a sec. I think I want to be a Kansas Jayhawk." And now Taylor Kinney is here. He's committed, and it's going to be interesting, Bez, to see how he can kind of come in and replace Darren Peterson.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw a quote of his that he was talking to Peterson, obviously probably on his visit. I saw those guys running around too. Pretty funny stuff. But Darren's basically like, come here for a year, ball out, go to the league. Talon said, all right, sounds good. And for as much as we talk about how Bill Self isn't really a one and done guy, he still has produced some pretty crazy one and dones. You go back to Wiggs, Embiid, Grady Dick doing well, Johnny Furphy going to get a lot of minutes this year. So even recently, Bill's still pumping those guys out, and it's I think it's also, correct me if I'm wrong, you think this is a Jock Vaughn thing? Now you
Oh
get some
no, no, 100%, 100%.
right, get some NBA juice and into the program.
Kenny even said it in multiple interviews. He said, Jock Vaughn, like, how
Right,
do you not go, play for a guy like that with all the NBA experience at guard, So,
right,
and
right.
you probably heard from Darren about how he's working with Darren every single day after practice, and I guarantee you, Taylor Kinney, whenever he gets to campus, will be doing the same thing. So.
Yeah, he's gonna eat that up. He's a stock riser too. He's been up 20,
Well,
25
what
spots.
people don't know is towards the end of the summer, he was playing hurt.
Yeah.
His knees were hurt. He wasn't 100%. At the beginning of the summer, dude, nobody could stop Taylor Kinney. I remember watching them in Omaha. I think he had like 22, 24, like 25, all the games I watched, it was 20 plus, dishing it out, getting downhill with ease, making shots. And then he just kind of started having that knee pain towards the end of the summer. His production dipped a little bit. But yeah, Taylor Kinney is a great player. I think he definitely has a chance to be a one and done. He'll kind of be following in Darren's footsteps. And I don't know if I'm ready for all the memes that are going to come
Oh my gosh, I
out
know.
in house, Bez. I don't
It's
know
it's
about it.
gonna be its own. I mean, it's gonna be a very similar to Grady Dick phenomenon that we had then. Like it'll
I
be
think it's
very.
going to be bigger, actually.
It might be bigger. He might be nationally bigger than Grady was. Like it's. Yeah, 6'7" has arrived.
He already is nationally bigger than Grady. I mean, honestly, he is.
Yeah.
I wish I understood the meme, but basically what I've gathered is that nobody actually knows what it means.
I
Like
didn't even know it was a basketball thing. I thought it was just some TikTok crap.
I don't think it is a basketball thing. I don't.
Well,
I tried to
I guess
ask Kalen Kenny about it, and
did you really?
he just laughed and kind of smiled at me. So I don't think they actually know what it means. I think it just happened, and now it's stuck.
I think it's a song.
It is a song.
Cool. Are we 40 years old?
Well,
This is bad.
my brother Bez, I'm 24, freshly turned 24, and my
Oh,
brother, he's
right.
a freshman in college. He
Oh.
always tells me that I'm pushing 30.
Pushing 30. You're not even 25 yet.
Yeah,
He's right though. You're old.
getting there. All right, let's talk about the second commit here, second highest rated commit. It actually went Tay Kenny, then Trent Perry, then Bardwell, then Atkins in terms of order, I believe. But Atkins, he's a 2026. He's ranked in, the top 40 pretty much everywhere. ESPN actually has him at 46, but Rivals has him at 24. 24/7 has him at 34 in the country. He's from Prolific Prep, so keeping that pipeline strong. Obviously, that's where Darren played last year, and Atkins actually just transferred in to Prolific Prep since their big man, Obina Kesey, 2027 5-star, ended up going to Southeastern or something like that. So Atkins, he's going to slide in, be that starting big for Prolific this year. Kind of similar to Flory.
Yeah.
Honestly, in terms of size, not in terms of, the ability, I think
The
they're
build.
similar. Yeah, the build is similar.
Mhm.
Atkins is like 6'9", 200. I think Flory has him athletically, not by much. I will say not by much. Davion Atkins is a freak athlete, but I think Atkins has him in terms of skill. Being able to kind of handle it, make mid-range shots, stuff like that. So uh, I like the pickup. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, you're seeing a really good, like you got in this class for next year, big time guard, athletic big time wing. Those are the three. That's what Kansas is going after. I like Davion, and I like what you said there because I think the big question for Flory this year, and we'll get into this in later episodes, is what is the offensive development looking like? Where is your bag at? Do you have a low post game? He, we've heard, and I've seen a little bit from high school that Flory can stretch it out, knock down a shot. I don't know if he's going to do that all year, but Davion,
He has a
probably
nice
a
looking
better
mid-range
chance,
jumper. He really
probably a
does.
better chance to be able to be more of a stretch big than Flory is.
I agree. All right, let's move on to the other 2026, Trent Perry. Bez, whenever I heard the rumblings that, Trent Perry might be trending to Kansas, I was so happy because, guys, this kid, I will say this, Trent Perry, he is what, six? He's 6'4", 175 pounds. I've talked to scouts, high school coaches about this. If Trent Perry was 6'7", if he was 3 inches taller, maybe even 6'6", this kid would be a 5-star.
Mhm.
Undoubtedly, he would be a 5-star. I have not seen somebody at 6'4" who can jump like Trent Perry can. I mean, he's out here blocking shots with his head above the rim, and he's 6'4". Like he literally right now plays like a 6'4" power forward, like Jonathan Kaminga type player.
Right. Oh, I love that comp. Yeah.
And I think Kansas will only help him develop. And if this guy sticks around for, 3, 4 years, I I'm sorry for the rest of the country whenever senior year Trent Perry comes around, because that is going to be spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah. Just unbelievable raw athleticism from this guy. Like you said. I mean, just type his name into YouTube, folks. Just go check it out. It's some pretty
Six foot
freaky stuff.
four. He's 6'4". It's
He's six
unbelievable.
four. You just watch one clip and you're like, is this guy 6'8"? Like, nope, he's not. He's just 6'4". He plays so big though. I mean, he's a 6'4" forward, right? Like he's listed as a forward pretty much everywhere I've seen at least.
He's
Yeah,
got long arms though, Bez. He does
long
have long
arm.
arms.
Like the defensive potential with him is freaking ridiculous. And if he's not a one and done, that's only gonna, I mean, this could be potential like Big 12 all defensive team is what comes to mind immediately for me. Like that is untapped potential. And Bill just seems so locked in right now. And bringing in a guy like that, I just think he's going to get him to guard. I really do. And I think he's going to be such a freak. And you're coming in with Adkins and Talon, like, the offense, it's going to look good. He can have so much room to just kind of find who he's going to be at the Power Five level, what kind of player that's going to look like. And I think you're talking about ceiling. I actually like his ceiling better than
Oh
the
yeah.
other two.
Yeah, no, his ceiling is tremendous. ESPN's the only one giving him love inside the top 100 here. I mean, I think undoubtedly Trent Perry is one of the best 100 prospects that I saw out on the trail this summer. So another thing I like, Link Academy guy. He was there last year. He's there again this year.
Yeah.
Chad's a great coach. And Link Academy has great players. He's been used to playing with great players for a long time. He played Mocan on the circuit this summer. Uh, just a great get, guys. I mean, I honestly think this might be the best kid of all three, because this is a guy who's could be a 3, 4 year guy. I think by year two, Trent could start making an impact. By year three, I think he could be a dude. And then by year four, I think he could be that dude. So,
That man. Mm,
all right,
mm-mm,
let's talk about Javon Bardwell. Bez, I'm not gonna lie, have never seen this guy play. I do not know much about him in the slightest, but
mm.
got to bring him up. He's committed.
Yeah. He
Uh,
is a five star.
27. He's listed as a 5 star on 24/7, top 15 in the country. Rivals has him as a 4, and so does ESPN, but he's kind of that fringe 4 or 5. 6'6", 175 pounds, out of Arizona, Phoenix Prep there, and also like I'm pretty sure that's with overtime elite as well in some fashion. So another overtime kid, that
Yeah.
would be Kenny Bardwell Tiller Calderon. I feel like I'm
Oh,
missing
Rosario.
Rosario. Yeah, Rosario.
We have a whole starting lineup of
I
OTE.
love how OTE posted like the OTE Jayhawks act like
Yeah.
that's Kansas's starting five, and
Which
like
is so
some of those
fun.
guys aren't even gonna be playing.
No, they'd never play together, but all five at least. That's just such a yeah, it's just, I mean, when I'm a kid, right, growing up watching this stuff, Mario Chalmers just went to a high school in Alaska. Perry Ellis and Connor Frankamp are just from Wichita, like me, right? Like it was never, now all of a sudden, and this is just, I feel like it says more about where college basketball is and all these kids get into these prep schools or OTE so early. But I'm also learning on the coaches side, man, and you kind of touched on this, Sam. The coaches at these prep schools, the staffs are insanely good. I mean, they are
A lot of them
really
are former
proud of these
college
kids.
coaches. A lot of them.
Right. Like this is kind of a new path that some coaches are taking of, ooh, this is actually a pretty cool opportunity. I can basically run a college program, but you still get that working with the youth, you're with the kids, you're super involved in their development, which is what a lot of former college coaches kind of miss about college basketball is now it's just so much of buy, develop a little bit, see ya into the league. And now at these prep schools, like, man, so I just for people who aren't familiar with it, it's not some gimmicky league. It's not some, oh, like, let's just, the Bishop Sycamore documentary really warped people's minds about what this stuff is. But these coaches staffs are really, really good, and these kids are going to come in ready to go. And I think that's what's drawn Bill to go after so many of these guys.
I'm still a little skeptical of overtime, a little bit.
I think we all are
You
just
gotta
a bit.
see like some of these guys like Eli Ellis,
Yeah, I'm out
Carolina.
on
Like
it
I
too.
need to see it in college to be like, okay, like yes, overtime to college, can translate here. I
I'm out.
kind of want to see that before I. But the thing with overtime that is great is they are putting in work 24/7. Like they have the top-notch facilities at, 16,
Mm,
17, 18. I've been there in Atlanta. Super, super nice, state of the art, and they just get to hoop like all the time and do
yeah.
do online class. I mean,
Yeah. And like you said, the games aren't great, right? But everything else like surrounding that, I feel is so like beneficial to them. And I think you hit it, like the translation to actual Power Five, Power Four games, that's what we need to watch for. And but I
Bill
think
wouldn't be recruiting these guys if it's not going to translate.
and that's my larger point. And I think that the type of guys Bill has gotten from there, like Eli Ellis, I'm good on. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to see it. I already have my opinions on it. I don't think it's gonna work. But
I'm
Bryson
I'm
Tiller,
hearing I'm hearing
a
he's
little
been pretty
different.
good, Bez, actually. I'm
Good for
hearing he's
him, man.
been
Good
good.
for him. Maybe he can talk some more trash to guys a foot taller than him. But like Bryson Tiller, really solid player. All these like Cole Rosario, you and I are so high on for this year. Like
He's
he's
gonna
still
start.
getting
He's gonna start,
built.
folks. I'll plant my flag right now. He's by the end of the season, he's in the starting lineup
Yep,
in March.
yep. When we need him. But the type of guys are still Bill Self guys, even though they're a part of something that's a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, Bardwell, also probably worth mentioning. There's a reclassification rumor there. I
Mm,
believe on like an Instagram live with Kenny, he was like, I just got to do a couple classes and we're good. So it seems like Bardwell is trending towards a reclass, and that would put Kansas at a four-man class in 2026 with Kenny, Perry, Bardwell, and Atkins. Uh, Kansas is done, Bez. I
yeah,
don't think Kansas is going after anybody else. Stokes, Nike deal signed.
that
I
was
think
it.
that's kind of at the window. I thought Kansas would maybe push for a guy like Caleb Holt. Yeah, got Taylor Kenny already. I don't see Kansas really getting a Caleb Holt, or it doesn't seem like Kansas is pursuing him at all. Uh, I think Kansas is done in 2026. That's probably going to be the four-man class right there.
And I think if that's your four-man class, you are pumped.
It's
You
top.
are so
It's
pumped
got to
about
be
it.
top three at
It'll
least.
be top three. It's once Bardwell reclasses, I bet it's one for a little bit at least
Yeah,
until we see some other movement happen. But yeah, Stokes would have been cool. He would have been nice. He's a special player. He really is. But the way things are now, once you see that Nike deal signed, okay, you move on and you go get the next guy.
absolutely. All right, y'all. That's really all we have today. Just kind of wanted to go over some of these commits real quick. We will be back sometime soon. We still haven't heard exactly when Kansas basketball's specific media day will be. Whenever that is, I will be there. We got Big 12 Media Day coming up on the 22nd or something like that, I believe. So two
Sure.
weeks from now, we'll have some stuff from there, and we're almost to the season, Bez. It's under 30 days until college basketball. It's actually is it under 20 now? November 3rd?
It is
Not quite.
October 10th.
Yeah, not quite, but we're almost there. I'm excited. I'm actually in Chicago right now for Big Ten Media Day, and right after this, I'm about to drive a long drive, Bez.
A lot of miles.
A lot of miles. All right. Good to see you, Bez. Good to see you, everybody.